Hi, this is Betsy from Classroom Teacher Resources, and I get to talk to you today about one of my favorite subjects. It has to do with math. I love math. It is my #1 most favorite topic to teach as well as topic to talk about. Today, I want to talk to you about adding a really easy thing you can do to add rigor to your classroom. Rigor is how I get success out of my students. I get great test scores every year in math, over 90%. And this is one thing I do to get my students where they need to be on standardized tests. It's adding rigor. So, it seems like a hard thing to do, but it's really not. You just push those standards a little above grade level. So, here's what I'm talking about. Today I took this standard. This is for 4th grade, numbers in base 10, and this is standard 5. And the standard is, students need to be able to multiply a 1-digit by a 4-digit, or a 2-digit by 2-digit, using equations arrays or the area model. So let me show you an example of the area model, a 1 by 4-digit open array model, or open area model. I'm going to just show you real quick. So I chose 6 times 2,132. So put our 6 at the top. We decompose this number to be 2,132. Then we go ahead and multiply those out because this is like, square footage of your house. Be kind of a funny looking house, but kids love this. They like to tie it to something they know. So let's say this is their ultimate bedroom. All right, 6 times 2,000. The trick is you do 6 times 2. That's 12. Put 3 zeros on the end. 6 times 100. Ooh, that's an easy one. 6 times 3 is 18 with a 0 on the end. 6 times 2 is 12. Let's add them up. So we go 2, ooh, that's 9, 6, 7, and 12,792. Easy peasy, right? Kids get that down pretty darn quick once they have their math facts firmly stuck in their heads. So how do we add some rigor to that? Well, I always have my students, once we're learning math facts, we don't stop at 10s. We go up to 12s. Because, 12 is something that we can remember because it's a 10 and a 2, and it's easy to add it together. So I have my students go up to 12s. So let's take this standard and push it a little bit by going to a 2-digit by 4-digit. Seems a lot harder than this, but really it's not. So let's take 11 times 1,324. And we do that area model the same way. So let's decompose this. We've got 1,000, 300, a 20, and a 4. Here we go. 11 times 1 with 3 zeros on the end. They know 11 times 3 does double the digit. 33 with 2 zeros. 22 with a 0. And that's a 44. We add them up. 4, we got a 6, 3, 4, 5. 4 and 1, we got 14,564. Now, was it that much harder? Not at all. But are we adding rigor? Absolutely. And once kids understand that it doesn't, if it's a number up here that they can do pretty quickly, like 11s and 12s, we push that standard even farther. And then a lot of times I'll go ahead and do 15 and 25 too, because kids can count by 15s and they can count by 25s because it's just like money. We'll do 20 even. It's just pushing that envelope for what the standard is. I never stop with just merely what the standard says because that's all that's required. I always take my kids a little bit farther because, first of all, they can do it and they feel proud of it. And it's also getting them ready for the next grade level so they will take off as soon as that toe is right through that 5th grade door. So don't be afraid to add rigor to your classroom. Kids can do it, and they love the idea that they're smarter than a fourth grade standard. So try it in your classroom, and write in if you have questions or ideas. I love to share, and I love to hear what you're thinking. So write into Classroom Teacher Resources. It's easy to find me. Just click that Contact Me link on my homepage. See you next time.